Stop. If you feel like crying right now, don't. Dry your eyes. Lean in. Because this isn't just a story about a boy in a dusty room. This is a story about you. It's for every one of you who chokes back a sob into your pillow at 2 a.m., only to wake up and put on that fake, hollow smile for a world that doesn't care. Today, we aren't doing poetry. Today, we're talking about the raw, bloody truth. They used to mock him. They called him the lazy magician. Why? Because his pockets were bone dry, but his eyes were lost in the clouds. He thought life would change with a snap of his fingers. Then, reality hit him. Not a tap on the shoulder, a bone-crushing, spine-snapping slam to the concrete. He was hiding behind a thin door, listening to his sister's wedding negotiations. No father in the house. Just a mother trying to hold the world together. He heard the groom's father sneer, the kind of words that leave scars. Your son? He's a ghost. A zero. A man with no income is a shadow in his own home. Having a brother like him is the same as having no brother at all. He stood there, trembling. He watched through the crack in the door as his mother, his queen, bowed her head in shame. And then he saw the heaviest sight on this planet. He saw his mother slide her final possession, her wedding gold, across the table, weeping in silence. Tell me, if that was your mother, would you still feel alive? Or would you feel like a walking corpse? That night, the magician died. He took his deck of cards, his hollow dreams, and he ripped them into 1,000 pieces. He realized that magic doesn't feed a family. Grit does. He walked to the mirror, looked himself in the eye, and slapped his own face so hard the sting echoed in his soul for a decade. The next morning, hell began. While the neighbors laughed, he put on his headphones, blocking out the poison. When hunger roared in his gut like a starved animal, he drank a cup of water and whispered, "If you eat today, you'll never be able to dry your mother's tears." 18 hours a day. The blue light of the monitor turned his eyes into cracked glass. His fingertips bled onto the keyboard. When his body screamed, "Enough!" he'd hear that voice again. A brother like him is the same as having no brother at all. Suddenly, the fatigue evaporated. The blood in his veins turned to liquid fire. He wasn't a magician anymore. He was a hungry lion. 3 months in, total darkness. Project rejected. 10 cents in his pocket. A week of living on nothing but water and crackers. His hands were shaking. He was ready to quit. He was ready to let the darkness win. Then, his mother walked in. She set a glass of water down. She ran her hand over his hair and whispered, "I know you can do this. Because if you don't, this house goes dark forever." That one moment. A mother's faith can move mountains. His fingers didn't shake anymore, they flew. That night, he didn't just work. He created a masterpiece. Fast forward 3 years. He doesn't hang off the side of a crowded bus anymore. He drives. The same people who used to spit at his shadow now beg for a selfie. But he hasn't forgotten the hunger. The day he made it, he didn't go to a 5-star restaurant. He went home. He placed those gold bangles back into his mother's hands. As she cried against his chest, he looked up at the sky and whispered, "I did it. Now, look at me. Are you going to keep scrolling through your phone while your life rots? Or are you going to become the architect of your own destiny? People are laughing at you? Good. Let their laughter be the fuel for your furnace. Listen to me closely. If insult doesn't spark a fire in your blood, you are already dead. Life gives you one shot. One. You can either die a hero, or live like a coward in the back of the pack. I know you weren't born to lose. There is a lion sleeping inside you. Wake it up. Think about the biggest insult you've ever faced. Can you feel it? Good. Does your comeback start today?